Good morning and good afternoon, students, teachers, and staff. Alright, the following video is a video that is going to allow you to know the rules to keep safe on the playground. The reason we show the video is because county policy dictates that we all have to watch this video before we can use the equipment. That way, our little Chimino Cougars can stay safe. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to a very famous celebrity. Alright? He is on his way right now, and it is our famous Chimino Cougar. There he is. Now, our Chimino Cougar, he is going to demonstrate the ways to do this correctly and how to not do it, because if you do it incorrectly, you will get hurt. And we do not want that at Chimino. We want safe Cougars at our school. So first thing is, I'm going to go over some general rules. Rule number 1, keep your hands off the wood chips. Boys and girls, these wood chips cost money. Hey, Cougar, do the right thing. That's right. We are not allowed to touch those chips. Those chips cost money and we cannot replace them all the time. So please take care of them by keeping your hands off of them. Second rule is always take turns. When you see somebody up there like Cougar, you want to stand behind them and wait for your turn. Rule 3, stay in line. We want to make sure that we are always in line like the good children of Chimino that we are. Next general rule is do not crowd in line. We don't want overcrowd. We don't want to have all kinds of people out around the area. We want to stay in a straight line. Also, we want to keep our hands, our feet, and objects to ourselves. So, if we're not picking up wood chips, we have nothing to worry about objects, but keep your hands and feet to yourself. You don't want to do that because that's not safe and you're going to get in trouble. Alright? Next, no chasing on or around the equipment. Look at Cougar. If you do that and you're running all over the place, you're going to get run into something and you're going to fall. Not good. Next thing is, only use your hands for hanging. When you go up on the monkey bars, you want to hang from those bars only. You do not ever want to put your feet on top of the bars. We only use our hands. Come on, Cougar, do it right. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right. Remember, when a child or a fellow student is on any piece of the equipment, you never ever assist them or push them in any way. Let them do it on their own. Alright? Everyone knows what level they're at and they know what they can and can't do. So just let them do it on their own. Watch. Don't try to help them. Alright, next thing. Boys and girls, keep all the balls and equipment off the playground. You do not want to be kicking balls inside the equipment or any of that because somebody can get hurt. Someone can get hit and get hurt. Also keep the balls away from the fences. Boys and girls, your teachers or grade levels only have a certain amount of balls and equipment. If you start kicking the balls and throwing them near the fence and they go over the fences, you won't have any equipment at the end of the year. So please, keep the balls in the middle of the field. Next rule, avoid running at all times in the playground area. That is not safe, boys and girls. If you're running and you're looking at your buddies, you can run into something. Wow, look at that. We don't want to do that. So, please, you can skip, you can gallop, run, not run, leap, you can slide, any locomotor movement, but no running. Alright, next, we're going to get to the next very important rule, and that is no climbing on top of any part of the equipment. Anything that's monkey bars, slides, or anything else, boys and girls, we are not to climb on top. That is too high for you to be climbing on top. If you were to fall from there, you're going to get very seriously hurt and injured. So please, do not climb on top of the equipment. That is a no-no, Cougar.
Sorry,
get down.
sorry.
All right. Boys and girls, another very important rule is, and also teachers, no intermediate students are allowed on the primary playground. And primary students, you are not allowed on the intermediate playground. Each playground is designed for your specific age. Please use the appropriate playground for you. All right? Okay, now we're going to get into every specific piece of equipment. All right, Chimino Cougars. Number one rule for the monkey bars. Any monkey bar that you get on, you need to remember, you travel in one direction only. So when you go from one side to the other, stop when you get to the other side, and that's it. Do not come the other way. Watch, Cougar. Once he gets to the other side, he gets off and allows the next person to travel the same direction. Second rule for the monkey bars. When you're up there, you should have nobody trying to pull on your feet. Nobody should be grabbing your feet when you're on the playground. That is not right. Don't try to help people by doing that. That is not safe. If you grab them and they let go of the bar, they're going to fall backwards and hurt themselves. Next thing, no hanging upside down on the monkey bars. This is a no-no, Cougar. Remember what I said? Yeah. Only hands on the bars. When you're in line over here, wait until the person is finished or halfway done before you go. So, if I am up on the monkey bars, wait until I am all the way to the other side, then you can take your turn. Again, no pushing or assisting on the monkey bars. Last but not least, very important, never ever have chicken fights on the monkey bars. So if coach is up there and I want to have a chicken fight, I am going to get in trouble. Oh, somebody's going to fall and you're going to get hurt. So please, never do that. That is a wrong thing to do. That is a non-example of what you want to do in the monkey bars. All right, boys and girls, these are the handrails to help you stay safe when you're going up into the equipment. When you are going up into the equipment, these are not equipment or playground items. These are to keep you safe. Never climb on top of these. Never run up the stairs. Never climb on top, because if you fall, you're going to fall a long distance. They are not designed for you to use them as a toy like we do the monkey bars. So please, don't climb on top of those.
I'm going to jump down. Coach, don't jump down.
Never jump down as well. Don't ever do that. Oh my goodness. Cougar just possibly broke a leg. Oh my goodness. Never jump off the stairs. All right, boys and girls, this is the chain bridge right here. When you're traveling on the chain bridge, you can do it this way, the way Cougar's doing it. That is the right way to do it. Never ever climb on top and try to get up on the pole. That is very high and very dangerous. If you fall, you can get seriously injured. So please try not to climb up to the top. Remember, hands on the bars only. All right, Chimino Cougars. The circular monkey bars are designed to travel one direction. So if one person is on this side waiting their turn, Cougar goes this way, you don't want to go the other way because then you're going to meet up and crash. So you want to go the same exact direction. So if I was the next person in line, I would wait until he is halfway there to the other side, and then I will take my turn. Same direction. Boys and girls, Chimino Cougars, if you decide that you're going to go on the slides, Please remember these simple rules. No climbing up the slide. If you climb up the slide, somebody that's already coming down can crash into you and you can get very seriously hurt. So please, no climbing up the slide. Also, no climbing on the outside of the tubes. Come on, Cougar. No climbing on the outside of the tube slide. So, up there, you cannot climb up on the top of the tube slide. Don't try to do that. That is not safe, boys and girls. All right. No clogging up the tube slides. You are not allowed to hang out and talk to your buddies right on the slides. That's not fair. What if somebody else really wants to slide down? Don't clog them up. Take your turn, get out of the way for the other children to have their turn. Boys and girls, never travel underneath the slide. That is not safe. You can hit your head and get hurt. Cougar, oh, I'm too late. He hurt his head already. Man, I told you so, Cougar. All right, again, no pushing or assisting. If Cougar is about to get a turn and I'm the next person after him, I do not want to push him and try to help him down. He may not be ready and he can get hurt. So no pushing or assisting on the slides. Remember that when we are sliding down the slide, we always go feet first. We never want to put our hands first or go backward. Feet first and you'll be safe. All right, boys and girls, the fire pole. Remember the fire pole, you have to go one student at a time. We never want to be going two at a time because you can hurt each other on your way down. Also, no pushing or assisting again on the fire pole. Don't be trying to help people up because it's not safe. No jumping onto or off the fire pole. So if you're up there waiting your turn, don't jump off because you can hurt yourself. The fire pole is for you to use your upper body strength to come down or your upper body strength to go up. Slide feet first only. Watch Cougar. Cougar is doing it right. He is going to slide with his feet wrapped around the pole all the way down. Remember to always use your hands on the pole. Always use your hands. If you're coming up the fire pole, pull up with your hands. Use that upper body strength. It's good for you. Now, we have a slide over here that's not really called a slide. I don't know what it's called, but it's probably called a climber because it has little teeth on it. Those are not made to go down. Those are... Oh, that hurt Cougar because he went down on it. You're supposed to use those teeth to travel up toward the equipment. So, Cougar, can you do it right? Cougar's going to do it the right way this time. He's using the teeth to help himself climb up to the top. All right, boys and girls, this piece of equipment here is used for you to climb up and down. The only thing I want you to remember is always keep your hands on the equipment and always have 3 points of contact, whether it be 2 hands and a foot or 1 hand, 2 feet and 1 hand. 3 points of contact.
Standing on the top.
Do not ever get on the top one. You can only use the first 3. The 4th one is way too high. Do not climb on the top of the last one. All right, boys and girls, some very important rules when you come out to teach your PE. If you're out with your teacher during recess, there are a few no-nos that you should always follow. This is one of them. Do not dig holes in the grass. When you dig holes, that creates a very dangerous hazard for other students, especially if they don't see that hole and they're running past the hole. They can step in and trip and possibly break an ankle or a leg. So please, boys and girls and teachers, do not allow little cougars to dig holes on the grass. All right, Chimino Cougars, make sure that when you are using the equipment outside during teacher PE, that you are keeping the balls in the equipment away from the fences. If you're kicking the balls or throwing the balls near the fences, the balls are going to go over the fences, and some of these fences go to the outside of the school. You do not want your equipment to go over the fence, because later on you're not going to have equipment to play with. So please keep the balls inside the middle of the field. Do not go near the fences. Boys and girls, last thing, when you come out with your teacher for teacher PE or recess, make sure that you stay away from the PE class setup. When we set up outside, it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to set up our classroom. Cougar knows that. He watches us all the time from the woods. We come out here, we have our PE students help us out. It takes a lot of work to set up, and remember, that is set up for our classroom. Your classroom is inside the school, but our classroom for PE classes is outside. So whenever you see our equipment set up out there, stay away from it. Thank you. We have to show you this video. It's very important, especially for the children's safety and for our own safety. Mainly, we have to remember some general rules.
That was good, man. You messed up.
Good morning, good afternoon, children, teachers, staff. First of all, before we start using the playground equipment, we need to remember a lot of different... Good morning and good afternoon, Chimino Cougars.
Man, why? What'd I do wrong?